Hey everybody, it's
What's
Sheila.
going on, everyone? It's your well
And this is the CommoNurse
podcast.
We're like finishing each other's sentences. What was that? It was a really bad intro. But anyways, how are you going, guys? We are like officially
Unemployed?
So I just had my last day. For those of you who hasn't watched our update, I'll link the our other podcast episode up in the cards. So yeah, if you haven't
Officially season 2.
yeah, this is officially season 2. So we just finished our 20th episode of the podcast for
If you
season
haven't,
1.
please do binge watch.
Yeah, binge watch all the seasons and all the episodes for the season 1. And yeah, a lot of context in there and really good content. So
Hopefully.
yeah.
Hopefully you find some learning out of that.
Exactly.
Whinging.
It was a really good conversation
Yeah,
though,
definitely.
from our friends
Yeah.
and everything.
A lot of
sharing
relatable experience from other people.
exactly, and sharing their stories, especially with their nursing career and how they started here. It's just like an eye opener. But anyway, so tonight's topic, since we're officially unemployed, we are going to talk about the challenges of this. Yeah, of moving and this transition towards a different state.
Yeah.
Like, it's a major move, would you
Yeah.
believe so?
The struggle is kind of
Real.
self-inflicted, but I think it's a way for us to grow
Excuses, boys.
and
Excuses.
experience something new.
Exactly. Yeah. So do you want to start? Like, what are the challenges that you can think of?
So I guess because I'm pretty much hands-on with everything. So the challenge is actually looking for someone to lease our current property, the one that we're living in at the moment.
Yeah,
So
true.
we have to like stage it in a way where it's kind of presentable to people who
Yep.
are potential tenants.
Tenants, yeah.
Yeah.
And we are in the process, guys, of leasing the house. So it's like rules are really on top of it, and I admire him
I
for
wish.
that. Like he did communicate with the agency though to
Yeah.
whereas like what's the process would be like. So they already as you said, we staged the house. I've accommodate the people who actually took the photos that we're gonna put online, and then today was supposedly a like open house for
Rental inspection or something.
yeah, rental inspection. Yeah, but yeah, it's those kind of struggles because we have to clean the house, make it presentable, and make sure that we like sell it to the leasers.
And at the
So-
same time, we have to factor in that we need to pack our stuffs in preparation for the move. And the hard part is it's not a move where you can just go back to the other suburb to pick
Yep.
up some of your stuffs and then put it in your new place. It's like a
Like-
13+ hour drive. So we have to make sure it's one and done, basically.
Yes, and we have to bring everything. We wanted to bring everything, so
Yeah, the most that we could
That's-
because we can't afford to buy new stuffs.
exactly right. So I'm gonna head on to the second challenge that I find. I think I'm not sure if you agree with this. This is, I think, the major challenge is the finances.
Yeah,
Like
definitely.
the financial side of things, because we had to think of where are we gonna get the money to pay for the movers. Where would we get the money for like the 2-month say like transition phase that we're
Yeah.
gonna do, but
Plus
we
some
still
extra money to actually cover in case
yeah, exactly.
there would be a month that there wouldn't be any tenants here.
Exactly. So those kind of problems, and of course, like the daily the
Yeah, yeah.
bills, the daily groceries. So it's kind of those like dawning on me. So I'm always stressed about those every time. So
It's definitely a big move.
yeah, it is. It is a challenge. I find it like we need to think of practical things rather than more of indulging into
That's
like-
my weakness.
true. He always buys stuff anyway. So yeah, I find that we are financially not ready, but we are getting there. We're trying our best.
Look, I guess the thing is, if we always hold ourselves back because we think we're not financially ready, nothing would happen.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm about to say that. Yeah, it's
W-
just
I think it's about time for us to take the leap of faith and I don't know, trust God, whatever plan He
exactly.
has for us.
What's our theme song again?
I don't know.
We're broke, but we're happy.
Uh,
It's always the same story, guys. But I think, yeah, as Roel said, if it doesn't happen, if you don't do it now, it's never gonna happen. So we
Yeah.
just have to just hang on to dear Lord, and then
like, 'cause to be
just do
honest,
it.
we're
Move.
actually still considering of staying back and having the property in Queensland rented out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, you
we
did.
have that at the back of my mind.
Yeah, yeah.
Still.
Yeah, we had a conversation
Yeah.
a couple of days ago,
It's
but
like, are we definitely ready? Should we just hold back, stay here, give it another year?
exactly. And they were like, also because we have like good jobs. Yeah, it's
That's the main
also that,
thing.
yeah, it's like the job security and the stability to actually have that finances in place rather than us moving and then like spending,
Yeah.
like just giving money out, not getting a lot back in return. But the thing is, I'm just over the weather.
Yeah. Like, we're all layered up, as you can see.
I'm so tired of like wearing two. It's either two layers of clothes or it's either three for me. Because in my case, I'm always cold anyway, and we're always putting the heater on. So I'm just like, I need a change. I need a change. So, yeah.
One thing also is like, do you find it, I don't know, therapeutic packing?
Yes.
Oh, good on you.
No, I'm just kidding. It's actually stressful. But it's a bit of, in a way, kind of therapeutic because I had it like, I'm just starting now. You started a couple of days ago because you're out of.
No, I started weeks
Yeah,
ago.
we did like the major stuff, and now we're just like getting into like the small details, like the one in the drawers, the one in the bedside
that's
tables, the tall
really
boy. It's
tasky one because there's a lot
Yeah.
of bits and pieces in there.
yeah,
It's
many
like,
things.
If I
yeah.
can't remember what it was intended for, I'm just gonna chuck it in the bin.
Exactly. So I'm like, yeah, we did the packing a couple of months ago because we expected to move earlier than expected. But yeah, like I find it now that it's therapeutic that I'm not working. So I actually do have the time to actually think of the things that we need and what we don't. You know what I mean? Like I'm not going to bring the whole things that I hoarded over the years to Queensland and then
But well, for me, just for the past 48 hours, like,
Yep.
I've probably chucked 10 bags of rubbish.
Yep.
From the drawers and from our filing cabinet.
Yeah.
Yep. A lot of paperwork that I think we won't be needing anymore.
Enough, boys. Enough. That's enough, please. That's enough.
Another interruption brought to you by Team Chunky.
So, anyway, how about you? You find it therapeutic?
I find it really stressful because there's every now and then you'll find small things that I don't know, has sentimental value in a way, but at the same time it has no use.
Yeah.
And
Well,
then you're clinging onto it, hoping that hopefully one day
you're gonna use it for something. But yeah, I always like I enjoy sometimes that I find like the old stuff that like especially photos or like
Yeah.
memories that would bring back someone's memories or like fun ones as well. But yeah, another challenge that I find is it actually gives me more stress than challenge is that going into the unknown. We've talked about this, like the employment and the things that we're gonna do once we get there. Like, of course, it's never gonna. We're not gonna start straight away. So we have some couple of weeks to actually arrange the house, organize it.
Yeah, we actually have to cut that off.
Yes, like shorten it.
Yeah,
Because we need to
we were
go
originally intending to take like a month leave after we get there just
Yep.
to sort everything out, but then
Yep.
we're kind of forced to shorten to 2 weeks because obviously money.
Finances.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly. So I think it's just boils down to the many things that I find that I'm stressing about. So I'm sometimes I feel like I'm overwhelmed and
Oh,
very
definitely. There will
very
be times.
anxious and very stressed thinking about it. Like you find me going to bed about almost 1 o'clock because I want to finish my paperwork, like sending docs and applying stuff, and so it's
Like,
just very stressful for
to be
me.
fair, I haven't had that kind of stress level when we were in the rental place moving here. Because I know at the back of my mind, we can always just go back to that rental place, pick the stuff, and then
Exactly,
move it.
but this is
But
a
now,
different
like,
story.
I'm actually physically manifesting the stress. Like every now and then, I'll be feeling, I'll be having palpitations, chest pain, which I would be ignoring as like this is just anxiety related.
Yes.
It's nothing. I'm hoping that it's nothing.
Yep.
Yeah.
And both of us, I don't know if you feel this as well. Probably it's just a late manifestation of all the stressors and the anxiety that we're going through over the couple of months while we're waiting on this big move. Is that I find that I'm very, like, my mood is very low, and also I'm very tired most of the
Oh, I
time.
thought you were gonna say irritable. Because I was
That
gonna say
too.
that's every day.
That too. Same as you. You bitch. But like it's just kind of like, like slight stressed and all that. But anyway, I think that's just a couple of challenges to name a few, guys. We just don't want to tell it. You want to
No, I
add
guess
some more?
yeah, it's part of reality when it's just you and your partner adulting in a different country where
Yep.
you got limited resources, limited people to
Workforce. Yep.
yeah, to
Yeah.
ask for help.
Yeah.
So you'll have to figure things out. Like mind you, we also have to organize the removal list
Yep.
as to which
That's another challenge.
price range we can afford and the date.
Yes.
We have to figure out the date as to when we can move, when we're gonna get final approval from
Yep.
that place in Queensland. Yeah.
Exactly. So yeah, that's another challenge because remember you wanted it to be an earlier date, but then fortunately for us, well, unfortunately, he wasn't available. The removal list, it was not available on that
Someone
date.
booked him earlier, or
Earlier.
like managed to put in a down payment before us. That's why he.
But then
booked it.
again, it was
A blessing in
also a
disguise.
blessing,
Yeah.
yes, because that date is also the time of our final inspection.
Yeah.
So it's just like so happened that it's not for us. It's not meant for us. So I think everything happens for a reason.
Yeah.
Like
And hopefully it doesn't
delays-
get delayed further than that.
Exactly. So the delays were just, things that we didn't know we needed, I think. And in a way, I think it's a perfect timing to move. And this is like God's plan. It's not ours. It's very like beyond us.
It doesn't end in that. It doesn't end in that.
Exactly.
You still have to sort out the cleaning for this current property after we leave. I'm not even sure if the agent is gonna say yes that she's gonna arrange or supervise that
cleaning.
on our behalf.
Yep.
And then also we have to like cut out our bills, electricity in here, and then set up electricity up there,
Yep.
internet and whatnot. Yeah, there's a lot of
So,
things to worry about. I already got them listed down.
Good on you, because I just got off work last night. So last night's my like last day of work, and I'm just not ready to dive into numerous problems. But then, fortunately, Ruel had the time to, actually think about this stuff while he's here at home with the boys, and also doing the cleaning and supervising things and organizing things. So I'm quite lucky. But yeah, it's never ending, guys. It doesn't end there. Like the
definitely.
challenges, guys. This is just to name a few, but I think it's more of how are you gonna handle it.
Yeah.
More like so. Like it's tough. It's major challenge because this is a big change.
I'm
Like,
already predicting.
Adulting is
it's
so
difficult.
hard.
Like there's gonna be days in there that we're just gonna be arguing because how did we miss this? How did we forget about this?
Yep.
But anyway, there's no such thing as a perfect move.
Exactly right.
Yeah, but
Yep.
it's up to the both of you as to how you're gonna make it work, I guess.
Well, that's why we are in this together. We went into marriage because we know that we're gonna be partners for life. So we're just gonna have to compromise some things, and then if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. So yeah.
So I guess, guys, if you have an experience, if you're like overseas, also doing like moving places to live in, if you share the struggle, please
comment down below.
Comment down below. Let us know what you think. What other problems have you encountered? Or like unexpected problems. Yeah.
And mind you guys, I've said this for the past couple of episodes, I guess, for the first season. I'm just giving hints right here and there before. Like, this is a long time coming. It's not like it's just an overnight decision that we're gonna move to a different state. It has been a lot of conversation, a lot of arguments, a lot of thoughts, especially coming from our friends, from our families. Also some wisdoms in there. We had to pray for it. We really had to dive into like our inner thoughts, like is this really what we wanted? So we're both agreeing into that. So yeah, my suggestion is talk it out, make sure you have that decision in mind and in place, and if you're both happy, just come up into that like end point, the bottom line of all this conversation, and then
compromise to make it work.
Exactly, and take the leap of faith, right?
Yeah.
All right, we're just gonna end it that way. All right, guys, again, it's Sheila
And Ruel.
and this is the
CommoNurse
CommoNurse
Podcast. Till the next one.
Bye.
Bye.